So basically, so today I would like to talk about the Excel tools. So the major Excel purpose is, it's a Microsoft product. Excel is a Microsoft product. Mainly, we can do by using Excel. We can do format. We can save. We can transpose any lot of options is there. Whatever we implemented in the PowerPoint, the same thing we can implement through Excel. So like transpose, convert data type, and auto sum. So all the functionalities is there in the Excel. So basically, Power BI came through based on Excel only. These all the options, whatever the options is there. So the same thing we can able to achieve in the Excel. So let's go for app. Open app. Sorry, Excel. So here, when you click here, so once the installation, this is a Microsoft Office. When you install Microsoft Excel, Word, or Excel, PPT, or PDF, all the files will come. So once Office 365 installed, so all the product. If don't have in your PC, just install this software. So once click here, okay, Excel app. It will ask like blank workbook or welcome to Excel, drop down tutorial, formula spread, different things like Power Query, like whatever Power Query tutorial, for the whatever we learn, the same thing it will open here. So right now I'm going to welcome to Excel. So if you want blank workbook, you can click this one. So I'm going to welcome to Excel. So I'm going to take a tour. Okay, just create. So it will open template, 3 different templates. So for the sample purpose, this is like sample purpose. We can do that. So like how to add the values. So they inbuilt they will give the data everything. So we are taking a tour list where they given everything like data wise they will prepare it for us. Okay. So how to use fill. So how to add sum here, how to fill. Yesterday we have discussed about, right? Fill, what are the categories is there, fill down. You want to do the same thing here. Split, how to split. We are very familiar, right? Split. Transpose. What is meant by transpose? Yesterday only we discussed. It convert rows to columns. Very good. Sort and filters. How to sort the data and filters. How to enable the tables through drop downs. How to enable the drop downs. So this thing I'm going to discuss. Okay. The very first one, like apples. So how to sum it? So what we have to do is open calculator, 50 plus 20 plus 40, 60 plus 40. So you have to do the calculation. This is manually. So what is automate way? When you select, so here in the Excel, so this is formula bar. Similarly, whatever see in the Power Query level, this is formula bar, and this is headers A, B, C. This is column names. So this is called as cell. Okay, cell. Okay. So this is very familiar, and this is called as sheet name. Sheet name or page name. So add one dot add. This is sheet name or page name. Okay, this is fine now. Okay. So as we see here, these are the pages. Page name or sheet name or spreadsheet. Also, we can call as spreadsheet. Okay. So coming to the very first one. So how to do the sum function? How many ways we can do the sum function? So anyone select this cell and shift control enter. Sorry, shift enter. Select this cell and shift enter. It will give sum here. 160, 170. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. So I'm reopening. Jyoti and Pravalika came just now. So when you click Excel, there is a option came Excel. So once click here, lot of options are. So the very first option is we have to click. So I'm going to take a tour. So tour means they will automatically they will explain all the formulas, whatever the formulas is there. So very first, I'm going to click Welcome to Excel. Just click it. So then create Welcome to Excel. So they will give inbuilt of 10 exercises. Okay. So the very first step is like here. As of now, we discussed this all the formulas and tab pages like headers, and this is header column headers. So A, B, C, D, and each one is cell. We can call as this is one cell. So this is number is I1. Okay, I1. This is I. Sorry, this is I. This is I1. See here, I1. So if you check here, this cell, what is I11? Sorry, J11. So J11. If you open this one, sorry, if you click here, so it will indicates wherever is there, the cell name here indicates clearly. So now the first exercise is I want to do the sum. What we can do is sum generally. So if the what is the way to sum generally? In as for calculator by using calculator, you can do. That is one way. So another approach is so we write some kind of functions. So what is the sum function is sum of give the cell number here. What is the cell number here? D4 to D4 to here you have to write this is D4, D5, D6, D7, right? You have to give colon D7. It's selected automatically when you type and close bracket. It give automatically the sum. So check it here. The sum is 170. The total given 170. This is one approach. So another approach is give alt, select this one, alt equal to. Okay. This 1 second, alt equal to. So if you give alt equal to, this is shortcut option. No need to select. Just here give alt equal to, it will come automatically this form. So I'm giving again. No need to give some. No need to write any function. Give select this cell. Select this cell. Alt equal to. So automatically it will take it. Yes, last cell. Okay. This is second approach. Enter. So what is the sum is for this is 50 to 20. So 260. The same thing we are showing. There is another approach. The third approach is so there is an option. We have to select this one and select this entire cell. there is auto sum. There is a function called as auto sum. When you click auto sum, it will give automatically the value. Yeah. Okay. So here my requirement is different now. So I want to sum where the value is greater than 50. So far easy. Whatever the calculations were easy. So we're directly summing. So the filter criteria is I want to sum where the amount is greater than or equal to 50. Okay. So how we can write it? For that there is a called as sum if function equal to sum if we have to choose the range. So what is the sum if function? It will tell choose the range. Which range you want to choose? I am selecting from here to here. This is range. Okay. And criteria. What is the criteria? Condition you have to write it. What is the condition you have to write? Always give the condition. So you can write here also. Okay. What is the condition? Greater than 50. So how much will come? Greater than 50. So if you and also you can write greater than or equal to, in this case this 50 also included as part of the result. Let's see. Now it will come as 200. Okay. So you want to sum greater than, right, less than 100, less than 100. So if you click enter, this is symbol is enter, it will come as 160. Okay. So this way also we can filter out the data based on the by using summing. So same thing, whatever the exercise here, the notes is there. Whatever I'm going to explain, the same thing here it is there. Okay, for the notes wise, I did not share any notes. I will share. So I don't require this one. This when you open Excel app, then take it to, it will come automatically this doc. Okay. Any questions here? Everyone is fine, right? Okay. Let's go for next fill. So generally, so fill option, you want, it will fill the data from left to right or from top to down, top to bottom or bottom to top. It will fill it automatically based on data. So now here, if you see here, 50 plus 50. So what is the calculation is? So 50 plus 50. So equal to this operator. You have to select this cell plus this cell. How much value came here? Sum. And also you can write the sum of what is the sum required numbers, this comma this, right? Okay, will give also same result. Two options is for arithmetic operations or functions. You can get into sum either two ways. Okay. Now I want to fill automatically the what I have written the cell where, what is the cell number here? E4. For E5, I want to fill it automatically this form. No need to write. Every time if you have to write, for example, let us, we have 3000 rows are there. So you have to write is very bit difficult, right? So in order to do that, they will fill option is there. Select this one, plus symbol, click it, automatically it will come in. Okay, 50 plus 60, 110. 50 plus 70, 120. 50 plus 80, 130. So this is one option, filling. And also here also, right? So 50, 100, 100, yeah, 100 plus 75. Okay. So when you press Control D, sorry, click and drag, select the four cells, and then press Ctrl D. Okay. So what is this logic is here? You want to select the range first, then you have to yeah, Control D. Automatically it will come. So now this is the operation whatever we are doing from top to bottom. Now the another example I'm going to from left to right. So what is the sum? 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. So 200. Now similarly there is option here moving to right. So automatically it will fill the data based on this calculation. If you see in this cell, the logic got D11, D14. If you see here, E11, E14. We change it automatically. The formula automatically change. Okay, click home, fill, class fill. Now the names are. So wait, columns from example. Yesterday we discussed about what is the purpose of columns from the example. In the Power Query transformations, we have discussed columns from examples. Anyone idea? Anyone? So when it type string, automatically based on this example, for the next second row, third row onwards, it will come automatic. Remember? Got it? So in the yesterday class, I have explained. Create. So when you type as Nancy, okay. So then Andy, see, click or sorry. John. Sorry. So the shortcut is for this one. So select this cell, Control E. So it will come automatically. It will automatically fill. So the another example is let's see. So this in this example, I want to split it. First name, last name, company name. I want to split it. So what is the operation we did in Power Query? Yesterday we discussed this. Not yesterday. Before yesterday, I guess. I want to split first name. So based on that only we can by using split column we can achieve it. Select this cell. So find out anywhere split is there. Split. Home loss. Right. Data type. and the data that it text to columns. Data, yeah, here. Click text to columns. So when you click text to columns, we have there is a delimited, it will come. So select nest. So I'm going to delimited. Which delimiter here? It is the comma. So you have to choose the comma separator, the nest options. So which one I have to choose? Comma separate. Okay. And text qualifier, which cell you want to give? You have to give from click nest. Let's see. So you have to give the destination. So you have to give the cell name, data, Nancy, text, or so C, right? So D onwards, we need to start with D onwards. The first name I want to split first name D onwards. So instead of C, you can type as D. Okay. So click next. Finish. Click finish. Okay. So it will automatically split it. I can explain one more time. So go to split function. So remove this one. So go to the data tab. Okay. Yeah. So there is text to columns. So this entire text I want to convert as a column. So what is the columns I want to convert? First name, last name, and company name. Right? First name, last name, company name. I want to split into 3 words. So for that, text to columns, there is option. Click work. First of all, you have to choose the right one. So which one you want to convert? Choose this text to columns. So here it will come delimiter or fixed width. So right now I'm going with the delimiter with comma separated. So select this one. You want to based on the tab or semicolon or comma space and others also is there. Right? So as of now I'm selecting based on comma separate. So click next and select the location. If you click C1, let's see what is happening is here. It will affect only here itself. In this cell onwards, it will be affect. If you change that location, we can able to like this actual data is lost right here. That's the reason. That's the reason I'm going. We have to change that. So go to text to columns again. Click next, comma nest. You have to give the specified location. How do you know give the specification? Instead of this is up to here, this is C line. I want to start with from D onwards. So that is the reason I'm going to change here. Instead of C, D. So finish it. Click OK. So automatically it will come. So the next option is transpose option. So what is the purpose of transpose? Columns convert into rows. How many rows is there? How many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, you have to select the range. Okay. Then Control C. Okay. Control C. Here. Then Control C. For the entire thing, I have copied here. Then here in this cell, I want to give Control V is a paste option. Control C or right click copy. Okay, copy. Then come here, right click, paste. Okay. While doing here paste option, multiple options come in. Paste, values, formulas, transpose. there is option transpose. When you click transpose, this, sorry, I have selected only this cell. Control C. This for the entire option. Okay. Control C for this entire option. Then right click, paste option. You can able to see here transpose option. When you click transpose option, automatically coming. Columns it will convert to rows. So coming to the next one is sort and filter. We want to sort the department. How we can do is, okay. So Control Shift L. Control Shift L. If you give it a, it will sorting filter is enabled. Okay. Options are is there. Control Shift L is there. Here it is not there. Okay. Control Shift L. It will go. Otherwise, what you can do is select these columns, sort and filter. Filter option. If you click filter option, it will be enabled. Okay. Or Control Shift L is a shortcut. So when you click here, so based on that, you can filter out. I want to see the bakery items data. Click OK. You can able to filter out the data. We want to give custom sort. I want to remove this all things. So I want to give custom sort. So let us zoom. Control Shift L and go to sort and filter, custom sort. Expand the selection or continue with the current selection. Continue with the current selection. Sort. You want to give multiple columns. So right now, what we can do is for the sorting, right? When you click ascending order or descending, sorting it will helpful if the data you want to see the data is a ascending order. Ascending order means low to high. Descending order means high to low. This is for only for numeric. So if you go for alphabetical, string related, starting with ascending order means starting with A and with Z, right? For descending order, Z starting with Z and end with A. So order we have like give the column names. You want to give multiple columns. Column C, D, E, F, G. So C, D, E, F, G columns is there. You want to sort the order based on. You want to give multiple son. For example, I want to start with the department cell value like ascending order. So here ascending order, which letter will come first? Bakery will come first, right? So starting with B. So A to Z means ascending order. So then I want to give category, add level, one more level. So you want to give multiple levels, give as a D, give as Z to A. Click OK. Okay. But you have to select the cell, custom sort. Okay. Now it got bakery followed by. Then, so bakery, in the bakery. So how many sorts we have like? How many columns? Two, right? Department and category, right? So department and category, right? Department, sorry. So generally for sorting, so sort, I'm selecting this cell, sort A to Z. Okay, expand the current cell selection. So it will sort out the data. Okay. Or else what we can do is we have to select this cell, only this cell. Sort to A to Z. So continue current cell. So it will sort out only bakery. I want to again sort out these two columns at a time. So you have to select sort A to Z. Okay, it is coming. But I want to give these two columns. First one is ascending order, second one is descending order. That we cannot do direct option. Here, if we give either selected to one, otherwise I am selecting only first ascending order. So give sorting ascending order. Okay, continue selection. So it is coming. So then I want to apply for this one sort as Z to A. So only within this selection range it is coming. So actual data how it is there for bakery. For bakery here some beef is there. Desserts is there bakery. This two are belongs to this department. But values are changed right earlier. These are right. So this data may not give proper. So instead of that, there is an option called as custom sort. So select the cells, go to custom sort, and it can give the values here. We want to like multiple columns, it will be support. So column C, column D. Now instead of Z, Z to A. Now see here, the baker itself is coming pizzas. So this is ascending order. This is descending order. So descending order, first it will how it will work is only for bakery department. Then category it will check. So bakery department, which one is the highest? The D will come from. We are going to descending order. D will come first. Then followed by B. So again check here or meet. Check it meet. Okay. So salad is coming. Salads coming fast. Followed by chicken. Okay. You want to do any custom sorting? You have to with sort and filter option and select the range, then apply accordingly. The last one is like the tables. Okay. Okay. So departments, how many departments are there? Okay. Produce, meat, bakery. So this is the data, food and department. So department generally coming from here. Produce, meat, bakery. Okay. So department generally what we can do is, so there is a one option. So okay, okay, let's go for here. So let's say so the manual process is you have to give the proper department. So food for apples. So apples I can give uh, produce. B has a mean. You have to type. When you type as P, automatically the cell value is there, it will come automatically. Then one more is bakery item. Again P, broccoli P. So like that, let us. So one more is bakery item. That's it. Giving some sample data. Don't think that. Hmm? I'm going to give bakery items. So let us assume we have to fill this data. So if in case if you type somewhere something, if you type manually, so we can do it there. So I want to fill it. So drop down options I want to select. You can write anything. So for example, only three department is there. So this Excel, so we can write. So for example, this I can give as another department. So what is anyone suggest any department? F&B. Huh? F&B, food and consumer, F&C. Okay, I'm giving this department. So if in this example, if you fill any value, it will accept. But my requirement is if whenever it's uh, if the departments are belongs to only three departments, we have to give only three departments. Cannot give another value. So how we can give the drop down here? So while filling here, only these three departments need to come here. So we have to choose the drop down options. So for that, we have to validate the data correctly, whether data is there or not. So for that, how to achieve is go to data tab. We have to validation. Okay, some kind of validation. So click data validation. We have provided list of values. Select list. Sources, we have to select this to this value. Okay. You have to choose the range. So what are the values you want to in the list? Click OK. So now it will come drop down button. So only these three values comes. Now you okay produce meat or bakery item. You have to give the right department. Like that, just click it. It will fill it automatically. For the second row, you can give the right option. Okay. Let us do. So this is the purpose of drop down. Okay. We'll go for blank Excel. So I'm going to click blank Excel. So generally in Power BI for our data analyst, what are the things is required for validation purpose? Most of time we can compare the data between two tables whether the data is common or not for data validation. So you can join as a QA engineer, quality analyst engineer. So most of time we have to do the validation through Excel. So in generally for the table having million of records, how we can compare each row? It's very difficult. We can get the data So even Excel also it will connect SQL server. So by using SQL server, we can connect. Let's see. I will take that example as well as for the next section. In this section only. So click one. So generally, when you type second value also, you want to fill automatically. Okay, you want to fill automatically based on these values. So it will come when you click automatically and choose the range. It will give numbers fill series. So it will give automatically this series. So whereas I'm going to give A B A B A B C. You know, for ABC, so for string does not support this kind of, only numeric numbers it will be support. So it will give same value for remaining cell. Even if you give fill format only, even does not work. See here it is working. So if you give again Sunday, Monday, let's see, Sunday, will work or not? Will work, right? So month, days it will come, month also it will come. So for take January, Jan. Okay, but string data it won't come. Days will come. Sorry, number day number day name, month name will come. But string data won't come. You want to write this. You want to do some format. So format cell. You want to give any format. You want to type the data type, or you want to like alignment, font size. You want to do that. Go to font size. You can give colors. So whatever the color you want, you can give it. And taking font size also, I'm taking Vardhana. Vardhana. And size, font size, I'm giving that is a 14. So click OK. So automatically change this font size. Okay. And right click. Again, format cell. You want to give any borders, you can enable. Click OK. You can do some borders for this page. Okay. You want to do any operations for this range. Right click, format cell. Okay, format cell. It will come inside a fill color, alignment. Okay. So generally we are facing these problems generally. So here, see, some of the data is not showing, right? For this, there is an option wrap test. So when you click wrap test, it will come down automatically. Whatever the length we have given, automatically it will come. Translate to okay. Okay. So and also for this, you want to wrap test. So you want to you want to select wrap test for the entire column, and you want to give merge center. It will come, and also you want to change the uh, like you want to the center. like that. So you want to give center, it will come as center automatically. Okay. So you want to change the data for this. For this, you want to change, like you want to Sunday, right? Even you want to right side also will come. Okay. And you want to display the data vertical text or rotate text. So increase this one for understanding. You want to location, you want to change control X. Control X means cut, control V, paste another cell. So now you can do some kind of vertical test. See? So you want to do any format. So rotate text down. So starting with Sunday down, rotating. Format cell alignment, wrap test string med cell alignment number font. Yeah, this is formatting again. We already seen this. Okay. So for example, you have formatted for this line. So you have formatted this one. I want to give the same format. So there is a format painter. So when you click format painter, you can paste here. Automatically it will format. Whatever the formatted like font type, everything I want to give the same for this cell. Select this cell, format painter. No need to again write all the. Just click it. Automatically it will format. So okay. Let's take another examples. So first of all, yeah, take another examples. So I want to connect SQL Server, right? How to connect SQL Server to Excel? So there is a tab, data tab, get data, same. In Power BI also we are how to connect SQL Server. There is option get data. So choose from file or from database. Same options are there. Remember, right? Same options are there. Get data from database. Choose what is the database name. Sorry, which database I want to connect. SQL Server database we have installed. So choose the right database. So select SQL Server database. So you have to provide the server name and database name. So this is the server name. This is the database I am going to pass. So similar advanced option is there. So what is the purpose of advanced option? You can write custom query here. So custom query means select star. You write any custom query. If you select here, you have to write any statement here. SQL Server. Similarly, same option is there in Power BI as well. This option, advanced options. Click OK. So when it will connect to the SQL Server, so in this database, so Power BI, how many tables are views it is there in the database, it will show the same number of tables. See, connected the server. Let's see, we have employee info, but there is one difference. So there we have multiple options. Select here checkbox is come, right? But here we have to choose. So double tables and multiple tables we cannot able to select. Okay, you have to select employee info table. Load the data. I'm going to load the data. Now employee table is creating. So employee data is loaded to Excel. Okay, here employee table is loaded. I want to add one more table. Go to again data tab. So existing connections. Already we have given the connections, right? For this one. So by using this, open. Give me 1 second. Take duplicate the same table. So it will open advanced editor. Same as you know, right? This is called as, what is this? Which one? This is called as power BI. Power query. Very good. This is called as power query. So you can change, go to advanced editor, or you can click here source. When you click source, source, it will give the database name. Okay, go to navigations. When you click navigations, you can change the table name. What is the table I'm going to now getting? Department info. So click OK. Department info. You can type as department info. Okay, so now this is also query properties. When you save here, automatically change department. Now close and load. So there, how many options will be? Close and apply will come. Close, apply. The options come came in Power BI. Here two options: close and load. Now let's say now loading the department. Okay. So this is the way to connect from SQL Server to here. So my requirement is I want to get here department name. Department name. I want to get within the employee info table. This is the requirement. So how we can done through Power BI? What is the options? Power BI. Huh? So which Power Query transformation we can get within the same table? Department name. Yesterday only we discussed. Giants, right? Append, giants. Merge query. So merge query, we can using these two tables, get the column. So left join or right join or inner join, based on that we can get it. So but here also we can get it the same way, but I am going different option. There is a keyword as VLOOKUP. So equal to VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, it mainly looks for a value in the leftmost column for a table and return the value in the same row or other. So click here. Sorry. we look up. What is the syntax? Lookup value. So what is the lookup value we are looking? Based on the lookup value. You want to, what is the common key between these two tables? Department and employee. Department ID is a common key. So based on the department ID, we want to look the value, choose this column. Okay. Select this column, comma, and table array. Table array is nothing but to, we want to look the data from another tab that is called as department info. So you have to choose this table array and select for the entire data. For the entire data, select for this entire table. I'm looking. Coming to back here, table array. Sorry, department info, right? So I have to choose department info from table to here. Okay. My God. Employee info. Okay. We look up department ID, department info. Okay. All employees. No, not employee, right? All. Comma. Hmm? Column index, next rank. Table array, column index number. What is the column index number here? For the department info table, we have to give the column index. One, this is starting with 1 second. We have to give the second value. So, and give true approximate. So I'm going to give false. False means exact match. So I'm going to give false. Also, you can give as 0. False condition, or you can give as 0. Both are true. Fine. Okay. Here I am looking, instead of this, we have to give what is the value in the employee info, right? What is the cell number? This cell number I have to give L I J K L. So we have to give J2, right? J J2. J2 is the this cell number. Have to give this cell number. So it is giving. So let's check for the 90 department. What is the 90 department? Go for the department info. What is the 90? Filter out department 90. Click OK. So what is the value? Comes 90. Executive come. Check it whether here 90. So what is the department name? Executive. So this is a way of getting from another table by using VLOOKUP. Okay. We want to tell you one more. So first point is, what is the syntax for VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP mainly, it will look the value based on the common key from another table, or within the table or another table. It will look and get the value. So syntax is VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, so look up value. So based on which value you are going to check. So I'm going to check department ID value, checking for another table. So another table is department info. So what I'm looking is department info. I'm checking within the entire table. So the column index within that table. So this is entire table. This is, so filter out, clear. If we click clear all, it will clear it. Okay. So clear, the function is, we want to filter any filter is there, you want to clear it will automatically clear all the filters in the Excel. So if you go for department, so here also clear all. Clear all also, here it is. So in this case, like column index is nothing but to, this is first position, index 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Column index 1, 2, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm looking second column. So employee info table. So I want to, in the department table, I want to looking for department department name. So for that, write a function VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP. So first looking up value. What is the source for this one? So department ID. So which column I am checking right now? I am checking what is the J2. I'm returning J2, the first cell. J2. Clear, right? I am selected this cell J2. And what is the another table? I'm looking table array. I'm checking for the entire table from scratch, starting to here. I'm looking. This is the range. Okay. See here, J2 department info. Here, what is the index number we have to view? Next column index number. What is the syntax is column index number. Step 1, lookup value, table array means enter the range I'm given, and within the table, so I'm going to give the column index is second. What is the second? I'm going to second is department name. So we want to check exact match. So 1 means true, 0 means false. So I'm going to give exact match to the same column name. So click it, it will populate the department name column automatically. So I say in the department name, I want to give who is the manager ID for this department. So what you can do is, if we give here column index 3. What is the column index 3 here? Manager ID. If you give manager ID, so it will give the manager ID number. If you give 3, it will give the manager ID number. If you give location ID, so if you give the 4 index 4, it will give 1700, right? It will give 4. If you give 4, those location IDs, it will come. So you got it. See, we have to very clear the column index concept, then only you can easily understand. Based on the column index 1, 2, 3, starting with 1, ending with like how many columns are there? That's the end column number. So you have to look the value from same table or another table based on VLOOKUP. This is very important things. So very important, may used in the real time scenarios. Okay. And let's see here, I'm going to change uh, to, so any blank, so one value, as you know, one value is coming as zero department ID, zero is there in the employee table. For that, what it will be displaying is output, then here, not applicable. Let's see the value is there or not. So what is the ID? Yesterday we checked 179, right? 179 or 178. So 178, I guess. See, if the values is not there, by default, it will give you not applicable. If the values are there, it will give the proper values. How we can filter out like number of rows? So as you know that ID, I know. Then go to here, check the values for all except not applicable. You want to set, give it, it will filter out the only for those data. So select star into employee new. Select star into. So employee data, I'm going to create employee new table. So this is directly we can create a new table from existing table. Okay, employee info. So whatever that data is there in table, employee info table. So just now I created as a new table. The same data it is there. Okay. So for example, I want to remove few rows in this table. So this is real time. It will be useful. So again, select start from employee new, right? Okay. So I have executed. So now if you verify it, select how many rows are there. I want to check it first of all. Select count of count star. Okay. I'm using count star. It will return number of rows in a table. So just it will give the number, both the tables. Both the tables, 11109 records are there. So employee info table, I am going to delete 142 of 4 employees. Okay. Let us assume 110 to 158. So take this Excel. Okay. Copy. What is the syntax? You have to give values. Where select star from where employee ID. Okay. Where employee ID in, you have to give the pass values. So it will be execute or it will throw error. Execute, damn sure, check, recheck. It will throw or it will execute or it will throw error. Huh? Comma. It will throw error because you have to pass the, you are passing multiple operators. You have to pass the comma separate. You have to give comma separate. Let us assume here in this case, how many commas I need to give? So many commas is there. So the best way is in the Excel is right click. I want to give a comma. There is option equal to concat, 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 concat this cell. After this, you have to give comma, double quote again. So whatever we have to give test value, we have to use double quote. So in this double quote, you have to give comma separate here. In this double quote, you have to give comma. So it will come. So then, as you know, very familiar now, fill, right? So you can copy this. The purpose of Excel is you can copy this, paste here. So Control V, you have to remove the last one, comma you have to remove. So now it will execute or it will throw error again. It will execute, right? So we have given proper comma separate. Okay, this is a shortcut by using Excel. Otherwise, you have to give comma, how much time it will take? It will take more time. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this data. So what is the syntax for delete? Delete from table. Okay, this is the syntax. So how many rows are there? 49 rows are 49 rows are going to delete now. So execute, 49 rows are affected. So now check the count. So check the count, 10960. The requirement comes now. I want to compare this data in the Excel. Which record is deleted? As you know, in SQL Server also very familiar. You can write this one. In Power BI also we can do this. Yesterday I told left anti, right anti, right? It will work. So here SQL Server also, what are the records is there in the table does not exist in the table. What is the keyword? This is set operators. Remember, set operators, linear, linear, except, intersect. We have to use except. So I want to check this table, this two table I want to compare. So anyway, for you guys, don't worry, I will explain for you. So this 49 records we were removed right earlier. So what it will do is it will check the table employee info and compare the table employee info. What are the records are not matching? It will give the results. So how many records we deleted earlier? So what are those records starting with in the Excel? Numbers are there, right? 110. The same thing it is written. Just see in the SQL query. So 110, 111, right? So by using accept also you can get it. The similar way, the same thing we want to compare the data. So let execute, select star from info, then copy this data. How we can copy? Control C or copy with headers. Take copy with the headers in the Excel, click as a new tab and control V. Do this. Mhm. Hmm? Hmm. This is one. So simple function is first you have to write. So concat. Okay. So I'm going to concat. So this one for the end we have to give comma. Okay. Comma. What is another letter? So what is the syntax is concat text one. Text one I am giving this cell number. Text two is we have to give always for any text value double quote. Double quote. In this double quote, in this double quote, what we have to pass the value is comma, sir. Comma. That's all. Okay. You have to give equal operator. Concat. Give me your laptop. I can help you. So might be this version is different. For your version is here concat, concatenate also is there. Two functions are there. Concatenate. So both are similar functions. Okay. So sometimes this is number reading file. So sometimes let's go for strings. The requirement is coming like this based on email ID. We'll go for email ID. Okay. We have to take the email ID. So we have to give for always string. So here numeric, it is fine. For always in SQL Server, for string character, you have to give single quotes. So how we can do single quotes? Now the requirement is say. So first single quote we have required for this thing. So what is the output is required here? So you have to give for this single quote and you want to this is the expected output. Okay. Yeah, it is there. When you select here, so first thing is single quote is required here. Okay. So how to do that first? So equal to again concatenate. So concatenate. First I need what is the thing is required here? Sorry. What is the thing is required? First single quote we have to build it. Okay, single quote we have to build it. So for that, equal to concatenate. So for first we have to do single quote. Okay. So for everything in Excel, we have to give single quote. This is clear. So in the double quotes, I have given single quote instead of saying comma earlier. So we build it first. Then what is the word I have to give? Then second, this one. Then comma. So again, I need for this single quote. So again, so you have give double quote. So in this double quote, you have to give, in this double quote, you have to give single quote. Okay. Sorry, single quote. Okay, now it will come. So now one more thing is required here. What is that? Comma is required. Again, we have to do space is coming, that data looks like it is there in SQL cell. Some space is there. So one more operation is required. Again, double quotes. So what is the comma is required here? If we keep comma. So first understand. So single quote is this space it will come. The actual data itself it is there. See here. So SQL Server. So email ID, right? What is this names? String. Check what is the length for this one. How we can check for the length? Email length as length. One, two, three, four, five. See, some space is there here. That's the reason it is coming. Same space it is coming here. So for that, we need to, when transferring data from there, have to apply in functions in the transformations. Clear? This one clear, right? So even for based on that, we have to do concat. It will support multiple strings. So based on the requirement, we can do this kind of functions. So first we have to understand what is the output. We can write it. So we have to write it this way. So based on that, first we need single quote. So single quote for equal, concat equal to concatenate open bracket double quote. So any value you have to give double quotes. Then we have to give single quote in the double quotes. Then what is string? We have to give G1 cell followed by again comma. Again this single the end of single quote is required. So again double quote single quote. After that we have to comma. So how many strings? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strings have concatenated here. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? So we'll take break 9:40, right? 9:55. 15 minutes break. We'll connect after. So simple. Then drag and drop. It will come automatic. So you can copy this data to there, and you can do some delete operation, whatever you want. Yeah. 15 minutes break. We'll connect again. 9:55. 9:55. Okay. So I have a table like order date, region, rep, item, units, unit cost, revenue. This is a table along with this data. Okay. So I want to, the very first question is find the total units that were sold in the East region. So first, how we can achieve that East region? That East region, the which column it is there? Region column, right? So we have to filter out. So how to filter out East region in Excel? Select this one. Select these columns up to here. Sorting option. Go to home, sort filter. Okay, sort A to Z. Continue with the current selection. Sort it. Or else Control Shift L. Control Shift L, it will enable the sort filtering option. So select here. Now, what is the requirement? East, we have to filter out East in the region column. Okay, select East. Control OK. So what is the total units? Total units means sum of the units. How much it is coming? 691, right? 691. So similarly, we want to give small kind of, instead of this, we want to create a pivot kind of table, give for the values. So how we can do that? Sort here. So I want to give each city 691. Whatever the done in the validation here, so the same value is coming. Okay. So how we can achieve this one is, first of all, you have to select this entire the data range. Okay, select here and go to data. Go to inside and click pivot table. So once click pivot table, from table range or from external data source, right now whatever the select table range selected, I am going to choose this option. So once click new worksheet or existing worksheet. So new worksheet means it will open here as a new worksheet. If you want to give existing worksheet, you can click existing worksheet and give the location. I'm going to give the location is here, P, this location. Click OK. Now this thing it will ask. So now you have to give the pivot. You have to give the columns here. So I want to give row label. Row labels I want to give region. So just drag and drop here region and total units. So values. Okay. Now this table is created. See here the same thing. This is manually done. This is dynamic. So dynamically, automatically for the East region, we have filtered out the total sum of units are 691 came, right? This value. So directly by using pivot option, this is pivot option, we can get it the total aggregated values. Okay. So in another way, even now, okay, you want to explain one more time? Okay, let's remove this thing. Okay, so how we can do that? First of all, you have to select the range. Select the range. Select this one. Go to insert tab. There is insert tab, and pivot table. We want to this entire table we want to convert as pivot table, right? From table range, or the data is coming from outside. So right now the data is coming within the sheet. So choose from table range. So here two options fail. The very first option, no worksheet. You want to whatever the table, whatever we are going to create pivot table, you want to coming as a new sheet, new workbook. Click new workspace, it will be created automatically. Otherwise, you can choose this option, existing workspace. So within the existing workspace means within the same workspace. So wherever you want to, the table you want to, for example, I want to create this location. You have to give this location, it will create the pivot table automatically. Click OK. It will show this option. So now we want to create. So I want to create row labels and sum of units. So row label I am taking as a this is what is this value? Region, right? Those values are belongs to region related field values, right? So rows we have to give that region column. Clear? Very clear, right? So now see here, row labels automatically comes here. Whenever you drag and drop the region field to rows. Then what is the value required here now? Sum of units. Where is that column? Here it is there. Sum of units. Just drag and drop units column to values. Okay. So automatically coming. So automatically, yeah. So see this. For this is our aggregate function. Automatically it will give. You want to change row class. Values always give some aggregated values only. ఇక్కడ నేమ్ ఇది ఆటోమేటిక్ గా బై ఇన్బిల్ట్ టెక్స్ట్ మనం మార్చుకోవాలంటే రో లేబుల్స్ అని వస్తుంది. మనం మార్చుకోవాలంటే యూ కెన్ చేంజ్ ఇట్. సో యూ కెన్ గివ్ యాస్ రో లేబుల్స్ యాస్ రీజియన్. ఓకే. Not enabling. So the reason is you have to enable this option. Then only it will come. So enable editing. Then right here, select the range. Okay. Go to insert. Now it is enabled. Huh? What is that? Go to insert. So go to insert and select pivot table. That option one, when it will be enabled, you have to choose the range. So see now it is enabled. Clear, right? How to achieve this one? So now the very first question is find the total units that were sold in the East region. So how much East region? 691. So now I want to write through function. So we can write it. Sum if, right? So equal to any question? All right. B2. Okay, how to write that function is, so first we have to choose sum if function. Sum if. So sum if, we have two functions on sum if. So sum ifs I will tell later. So first of all, we have to give sum if function. What are the three arguments is there? Range, criteria. So we have and sum range. We have to give range. Range means the whatever the range we are selecting, we have to give this range. Or we can give this range starting with what is the cell starting B2 to what is the ending value central. So we are looking within this range B2 B44. So next filter criteria is, so within this region what we want to filter out, only required is region. So you have to give East region. So you want to criteria, filter criteria, you have to pass the double quotes. So whatever the value we are going to pass, double quotes. So here you have to pass the same value, East region, EAST, East region. So and the next value, what we have to give? Sum range. What is the sum range here? The units column, right? So you have to give the first specific column. So it will give automatically 690. So this is through pivot. This is through function by using SUMIF function. So you want to change. I want to get central table. So I will go with one more time. Okay. ఈ డేటా మీకు ఆల్రెడీ షేర్ చేశాను కింద మార్నింగ్ వాట్సాప్ yeah. So now if in this calculation you can change for west also. If you give instead of east, you can change west. It will give the correct result set for west. How much? 231. So okay, 231. So based on the argument you can change it based on the condition. But as for the question, find the total units that were sold in the east region. This and also one more thing is, now for another example, what is the revenue for east region? Revenue. Copy paste this column instead of, yeah, copy paste this one into this cell. So instead of E2, you have to give G2. So what is the G column? Here, revenue column. So instead of G2, we give, it will give, sorry, G2. If you give total revenue for east region. Okay. So you have to change accordingly. With the which column you are going to revenue. You want to total unit cost. If you give unit cost, the unit cost is coming F column, right? If you give F2 cell, this is F2 cell. That's the reason I'm giving to F2 cell. So press enter. It gave total unit cost for east region 321.95. Okay. So now the second question. Can you please help me? This is done. I want to expecting from your side. What was the total revenue generated from Binder? Okay. First of all, to identify that value where it is there. So that is coming from item column. Okay. So can you help me now? How? Sum if this is for so this item. So you have to give range is item value. So item it is starting with here D2 to end. Within the entire range, entire range, what I'm going to this means within the entire range from scratch to end, I have filter out. I have selected entire range, filter out only for Binder. So up to here, I have filter out sum of. What is the column you want now? What is the question is total revenue column. So you have to give total revenue column G2. See, total, yeah, it will calculate automatically. Sum. Clear? Same thing, whatever we have done here, the same thing. But the question is, what was the total revenue generated from vendor? So first of all, you have to verify what is this value coming, this vendor value. So I have verified. So order date, the column is not there. This is completely true. Date column, region it will give east, central, west, right? So I could not able to find out that value. And rep is nothing but to username. So here also I could not able to find out. Then item. So I have verified this vendor is there. So I can say this is vendor coming from item column. So the syntax is sum if you have to select this range within this range you have to filter out this value. Then so what we are looking is total revenue. Total revenue column, it is starting with J2, the very first value. So you have to give, it will do the sum automatically. Clear? This is the example for sum if. So sum if similarly sum, but you want to do more conditions. Okay. So what is the question here? This one very familiar, right? Now, pivot. So I'm not going to explain this one. So here in this question, what is the total revenue generated from the central region where the item is a pencil? So how many columns required here? So total 3 columns required. One is region. So second one is item. Third one is revenue. So in the region, what is the filter criteria? Central. Very good. And in the another one, item, what is the filter criteria here? Pencil. And sum of, yeah, total revenue. So this 3 column involved in this calculation. So first of all, we have to write here sum if. Sum ifs. Here now I am going to another field. Sum ifs. So add the cells specified by given set of conditions or criteria. So if you go for sum if, what is the major difference between these two functions? Sum if, it will give only one filter criteria. Whereas you want to give more than one filter criteria, you have to go sum if function. Yeah, yeah. So when we have to use, if the filter criteria is only one filter criteria, you can go with sum if. If more than one filter criteria, you have to go with sum if. So here the criteria is different. So sum if the sum range is end. Okay. First you have to give sum range column. So what is the sum range column here? What is sum range? Total revenue is a sum range. So you have to give P2 to G2 to range. Some range means you have to give and give what is the value here. So it will give automatically. This is sum range G2 to G40. Then so criteria range 1. What is the criteria? First criteria. So region criteria. Okay. So region criteria starting with B2. B2 to colon B44. Okay. So what is the criteria value? Region. Sorry. So we have to give region. So central, right? They given central. You have to pass the argument central. This is first filter criteria. Okay. I'm going to giving second filter criteria. What is the second filter criteria? From item, you have to choose as pencil. So give item range. So item is D, starting with D, right? A, B, C, D. So the first cell value starting with in the D, D2. The end column is D44 and give the filter criteria. In this range, I am going to select what is the item value I am going to select pencil. So I have to write pencil. Will give same value. So in this argument, so central and to give the same value for the sample for this filter criteria both. Yeah. Yes, you can do. So you want to one more, you will give so sales rep. So we can give one more thing is sales rep. So in this case, I want to look for zones, sales rep as zones. So for in this case, what is the range here? Starting with C, C2, C2. What is the end range? C44. So what is the filter criteria here? We are looking for only who is the sales rep for this user zones. C2 zones. What is the sales revenue is there? Yeah, it is not considering only two conditions is considering. So you have to give proper values. Sometimes okay. Any idea why the zero value came? The value came zero. So first of all, whatever the looking zones, this sales rep is not belongs to central region, east region. So let me give the central uh, sales rep. Instead of this, if you give here, it will come. So now, what is the value it will come? 999.50. What is happening? Okay, again, we have to look these conditions. So central pencil only we are looking, right? Yeah. This is the right user for that. That's the reason the value is coming as blank. 0. So if you give this value, the very first criteria. So the very first criteria is region is central. Correct. The second criteria is item is pencil. So matched. The third criteria is sales rep is this user. So what is the value? It is coming 179.64. Just enter it. Will give the result. And also they have multiple records for that user. Let's see. Control Shift L. So you can filter out central region. Click OK. So items select I'll select only pencil, right? Click OK. See, 539.73. Sorry, I have selected only for the rupees different. Pencil, right? Yeah. Then select what is the user? Jordan. How many records are there? Two records are there. What is the sum of these two? So 628.74. The same thing we are showing 628.67. Done. Clear all the filter. When you clear sort, go to sort and filter, it will clear. It will whatever the filters we have applied, we clear it. So 628.74 came. The value is matching. So it will support more than one filter. Right. So the next question is how many units were sold by sales representative Jones where the cost of each item was greater than 4. So here where is the cost item is there for the unit cost is 4. So what are the filter criteria coming here? First, how many units? First column is units column. So then sold by sales representative. So second column is sales representative. So sales representative is equal to Jones, where the cost of each item was greater than 4. Whatever the cost would be greater than 4. This record will not consider because the criteria is greater than 4. So we have to look that. Can you help me anyone? Help me. First of all, we want to look E column. So units. Okay. C2. Why C column is sales rep. Okay, F2 column unit cost. E units. Okay. Okay. So how many columns comes here? Units. So units and units cost is different. So total 2 columns. We confuse. So units 1 column and sales representative units cost of each item. Please help me now. Sum is very good. So what is the sum range? Here, how many units? So you have to give units, right? So what is E2? Now we are familiar. You have to give E2 value. You can type E2, E44. Okay, selected sum of units. Then what is the next filter criteria? So we have to give sales representative as Jones. So where is that column? C column. So C2 colon C44. We have to give the filter criteria as sales rep as Jones. Filter criteria as Jones. So what is another criteria? So where is the cost of each item was? So unit cost greater than 4. So unit cost starting with which column? This one. F2, right? So F2 equal colon F44. So this is the criteria, comma. We have to give greater than. So for the greater than, we have to give greater than symbol. Greater than equal to how much the value? 4. So 301 comes. So we'll check the total value. So first of all, units, sales representatives, zones. Click OK. On unit cost, so you can filter is. So here we want to filter for this Excel range. So go to the number filters. So number filters. So greater than 4. You have to give greater than 4. Click OK. So how much the value came? 301. Okay, 301 came. For us, 301 came. The right now. Yes, yes. We have to give, yeah, got it. Everything for anything in Excel, it will we have to give the any condition or value double quotes. Double quotes is mandatory. This is count if similarly. How many rows are there? Direct function count if we give the range. So what is the range here? Similarly, whatever the sum if, there is count if, count ifs. You want to give multiple condition, how many records are there? So for that, like what is the question is find the total number of times Gills has made a sale. Okay. So sales rep, who is the sales rep? Gill, right? Control shift L, filter, find out Gill filter. Gill. How many times sales happened? How many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows are there. So that is the reason we are giving the count is 5. Can you help me? What is the count if function? Simple, very simple. So equal to, right? Count. No. This time I am going to count. Count if. Yeah. So count if. What is the syntax? Count if range is required. So what we are looking? Sale, right? We are looking which column I have to select. Select which column? Sales rep, right? Sales rep is belongs to the starting cell is C2 and ending for that entire range is C44. And we have to give the range. What is the range? Sorry, what is the filter we have to give here? Which is a Gill, right? So this means it will count how many records sales happened for this user. Means how many transactions are there. So it will give. So it will give 5. Okay. So like that, I will set this document. For this is your practice purpose. You can do this one. So similarly, so count ifs. So this is also I'm going to give exercise for you. Count ifs, count ifs, count if only for one condition. Count ifs, like if you have more than one filter criteria. Check here, check the question. How many orders were placed from the East region after 10th of Feb 2019? So how many orders were placed from the East region? So now count if, right? Count ifs. So we have more than one condition. First we have to give criteria range. How many orders plus the East region? Okay, give the East region range. So is a region is starting with B2, right? B2 range speed 44. What is the region? East region, right? You have to pass the east region. Okay. What is the second filter criteria? East region after 10th Feb 2019. So where is the column? We have to check the date. So order date. So we have to give order date. So again, give the second filter criteria range. This is the filter. Always you have to go to check the syntax and follow the conditions. So what is the second range starting with A2? A2 to A44 and give the criteria, filter criteria. So what is the filter criteria? Dates greater than, okay. We have to pass the date 2019 date DD second month and 10th. This is the filter criteria. So 12 came. So first of all, we have to verify. So whether data is success or not, we have to verify. East region. So select East region. One, two, three, four, five. So on, we have to apply what is the filter criteria. So date filters also is there. So after, there is after 10th February. Select, if you click calendar. So if you click 2019, right? Again, if you click date, okay. Feb 10th, right? So then you can change here, change the date. What is the year? 2019. How many rows is there? 12 records. For us, 12 records here. Same, this is are very similar. Same criteria. How many times did Gill sell pencils? Similar question. Please practice this one. So I already said, right? It's a exercise for you. Please go ahead. If you have any questions, please let me know after tomorrow, next class, the next class. So in this case, like now I am going to explain the concept is conditional format. So conditional formatting based on the condition, either we can give the select based on the rules, we can define cell colors automatically. Highlight cell rules greater than or less than. For example, I'm creating duplicate page. Click OK. So see, so let us zoom. I'm giving this format for all the cell. Format painter, select this all cell. So it will give format, or else we'll give this format only. Give the cell format. We want to create a duplicate copy sheets, right? So I'm going to delete and recreate it. So first of all, we open this page, right? Okay. Go to here, tab, move or copy. Click this one. You want to copy which sheet you want to copy. Sheet 5. There is a checkbox here. Create a copy. I want to create the sheet 5 as a copy. So click OK. It will create the copy. Duplicate copy. Okay. See here again. So right click this option here. So tab. Go to the tab. Tab. Sheet 5. Right click. Move or copy option here. Select. Move or copy. On which sheet you want to as a copy. Choose the right sheet. Sheet 5 and checkbox as a create copy. Okay. Check it. Checkbox. Create a copy. It will create one more copy. So I'm going to delete it as of now. So we have another sheet. So I want to give the same color format for all the cells. So choose here, go to format painter. So it will based on this, whatever the format in this cell, it will format for all the cell. That's what I am going to do here. Format cell, formatted. So some conditions are there. That's the reason. So close, conditional format, clear rules. Where rules from selected cell and test sheet. So simple. So there is a conditional formatting. Whenever the rules are defined based on the rules, we can clear the rules in this way. Right. So the very first question is who is the highest sale in Jan month? Who is the highest sale in the January month? So you have to the easiest way is you have to solve the data. That's all. The easiest way is you have to solve the column. So continue with the current selection. So or expand the current selection. That's fine. So who is the highest sale? Which user? This is the user made highest sale on Jan month. So now I want to give coloring for this one. So go to conditional formatting, top. So I'm going to give remove top one. Top one, click OK. Right click, format cell. I'm going to the color, give, fill, go to fill. Fill the color, whatever the color you want, click it. Sorry, font color we have to do. Format cell, or else you can define manage roles. Go to the manager role, top one color, right? Here it is coming. This format, go to click format and choose the color. Whatever the color you want. I want to give as a color as green. So click OK, it will come, and click OK, it will come as. See, this is font color. You want to change background color also. Again, conditional formatting. I have created the rule. The very first rule is, I'm going to remove all the rules again. I will explain. So there is no rules now. So based on conditional formatting, it will based on the condition, you will get the background or font color based on the condition for any cell. So right now, my requirement is in the Jan month, what is the highest sale? For that, you have to give color indication so that easily can recognize. So go to the conditional formatting. Okay. So first give the here there are based on certain conditions are there. So top 10 items. Let us do. So when you click top 10 items, it will coming as top 10 items. So I'm choosing only one color, one. So and also you can change here light red or custom format. You want to change custom format. It will font. It will ask which font you want to go to font. font and go to fill. So this is the background color. Background color is nothing is there, and fill effects. Okay, leave it. That one different. Okay, here you can choose which color you want to give. Okay, so I'm clicking this color. The background will come now. This color. So go to custom format. So custom format, you have to give background color as green color. You want to change this color, it will change automatically. So based on the conditional formatting, based on the condition, we will give assign a color. Okay. And also you want to data bar. So this is different concept. I can explain later. So you want to define color scales. So more colors. So top lowest value, highest value. We want to choose color scale. I am taking choose color scale. So if you want to give any color scales, 3 scales also you can give it. Okay. So I'm going to as of now. Okay, 3 color scale. So lowest this color, or you can give any color. Lowest, mid color, and highest. So these 3 colors good. So red color always red only suitable for us. Okay. So I selected only one cell. That is the reason it's coming like that. If you select all the cell, if you select all the cell, go to conditional formatting, data bars, color scale. So see here. If you want this format it will come automatically. Okay. So we have defined the rules here. So conditional formatting based on the condition will give the background or font color accordingly. Any questions here? What is your question? Huh? ఏది సార్టింగ్ అవుతలేదు ఓన్లీ జానా so let's assume I am going to sort for this column. So January month already sorted, right? I'm choosing this column, right? Select this column. So sort largest to smallest, descending order. Here 2 options will come. Expand the selection. Okay. And continue with the current selection. Continue with the current selection means only this selection. Does not think about this same person. If you click expand the selection, if you click expand the selection, it will work for entire part. See here. Got it? Clear? So any questions here in this conditional formatting? So for Power BI side, as a data analyst, we don't require for this conditional format. Anyway, for we are doing excellent visualization through Power BI. So don't much concentrate on Excel. So Excel is just only for data validation as a data analyst. So this all not required, but I'm going to explain. But everything. So mostly who want to this things instead of like Power BI, they are going to create visuals through Excel. Then we can they want to focus here. Let's see. I'm going to explain. So Excel dashboard. So here even so whatever the reports we created through Power BI, the same way we can create the reports through Excel. This is one report. Let's see here. So here we want to give the right color, right? So in this case, the major focus on we have to follow the coloring formattings, this all the things. So we have different reports are there. So these reports we can build it through Excel. So you want to create any charts. The next concept is I would like to create a chart. So right now this is tabular model, right? For this pivot table, we want to create a charts. How to create the charts is, so there is option pivot chart. So select this one, click pivot charts. Here, click pivot chart. Here, multiple charts are there, like column chart. As you know, right in Power BI, we see this all the chart, like who all completed the Power BI course. The very first batch. So we have line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart. Okay. Yeah. So the same chart we can create the chart. So I'm going to write now the column chart. The column chart side, the region it is coming as x-axis, y-axis it is coming as total units. Okay, click OK. So now see here. Now charts is enabled in the through Excel. So what is the central region? Around the value is 1199. See here 1199. So east region 691, west region 231. Okay, this is a way of creating sales through pivot. Any question? Like you want to change any again? You want to change any other visual? So change chart type. When you click here, you can change it accordingly. If you want to pie chart, click OK. Will change. So right click, just option. You want to change move chart. Okay. Yeah, there is option change chart type. So whatever the chart you want to bar chart, let's go for bar chart. So bar chart. So earlier x-axis column chart. So x-axis region is there. Now y-axis is there region field. The column so bar chart always the field, the region field it is there y-axis, x-axis values we are showing units. So, click OK. Will change the card. So pivot we already covered. So how to do that in the pivot? Simple for this data. So we are familiar, right? How to create the pivot based on this data. So what is the select range? Go to insert pivot table. So from table range, give the adjusting worksheet, give the select here the column cell. Click OK. Now from here onwards it will create. So in this case, I am going to give order date as a column. Okay. So region as a row and region as a row and values. What is the Totals, right? Totals. Sum of total. Yeah. So I'm going to do. You want to apply any filters? So what is the filter we can apply? Item I can apply as a filter. So by defaultly, this is a report I have created. So when you click all, so I want to select multiple values. Click it is desk. So I'm going to, it will change automatically. So based on this filter criteria. So this is called as pivot table. We are what we are doing, what it will what we are doing pivot, it will convert rows to columns, right? So based on the it will aggregate the data. So rows is a region. So rows is nothing but a region. Region it is coming as rows here. So columns. So here, sorry, here. So columns, how many years are there? So here, let us in this column, the date hierarchy is there. When you click here, it will again quarter will come. When you click again quarter, it will month it will come. When you click month, it will come as hierarchy date. You don't want to this all the columns, just remove this field. Okay, just remove this field. Only year column is required. Remove field. So only now here is showing. Okay, 2009 data, 2020 grand total. Sum of 2019 plus 2020. This plus this. See here, if you to sell, what is the sum? 6637.60. The same value we are showing here. This is the pivot table. You want to by using this, we can filter out any columns, or you want to more filters like I want to sales rep as well as. You can click sales rep. So sales rep you want to give as a filter, it will come. So the very first filter coming as here item, then sales rep it will come here. You want to multiple items, you want to single. If you want to single, you want to select gill, it will come only for gill. Okay. So here we are going to validate the whatever the data we are going to enter. So for example, I am going to enter the name. The first condition name should accept only 15 characters. So generally Excel, if you write anything, it can accept. So how many rows it will accept. Okay. But we want to kept as a certain conditions. So right click here, go to data validation, go to data tab. So we are dealing with data. So then we have to go to data tab and data validations are there. So data validations, click data validation. So you have to give text length as 15. So this is the rule I am going to create. Okay. Click OK. So data less than, you have to choose less than 15 characters. So for example, I'm going to enter here some data. So welcome to global. whenever I'm going to enter here, it will throw error. It will not allow you. So input length less than 15. This kind of validations we can do for the enter. Same date of birth. Date of birth between, we have to only these values, whatever the date of birth between 90 to 98. So sometimes there is one more field. So just simple, go to data validations. You have to give the range. So here we have to select the column name and data. We have to give between range. Between means will support two dates. We have to give start date and end date. This is start date and end date. So and email. So without any email, @ is mandatory, right? In this field. So you want to verify if without @ the email cannot accept. So for that validation, so again we can verify data validation for this column. So we have to write here custom. So @ is not there here. See any value, whole number, decimal, list, date, time. So we want to any apart from this, we want to do any custom validation. Right click custom and you have to write this function. So is number find out @ within the cell. If it is there, then only accept. Like that we have to write. So this is basically for VBA. That means by using Excel, who are creating reports, they require this all the conditions. The class ఉంది కదా ఇప్పుడు Python. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's all from my. Any questions? Any questions? ఇంకా కావాలంటే ఇంకో 1 more class తీసుకుంటాం ఒక 1 hour. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో ఐ కెన్ కవర్ సమ్ మోర్ టాపిక్స్. మనకి ఎక్సెల్ పవర్ బేస్ అయితే ఏమీ అంత యూజ్ ఉండదు. ఓన్లీ ఫర్ డేటా వ్యాలిడేషన్ పర్పస్ మనం యూజ్ చేస్తాం అక్కడ. సో ఇంతకుముందు ఇంకా టేబుల్ నుంచి వ్యాలిడేషన్ ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడ రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇక్కడ రికార్డ్స్, ఆ రికార్డ్స్ ఇక్కడికి పవర్ బేస్ అంటే ఎట్లా వ్యాలిడేట్ చేస్తారు. ఇంకొకటి కాలం టు కాలం వెరిఫై చేయాలనుకోండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లెట్స్ సీ సెలెక్ట్ ఫైల్ మోడ్ దాంట్లో. సో ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఈ టేబుల్లో నుంచి ఎంప్లాయ్ ఐడి కాలం చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి, వెరిఫై చేసుకోవాలి. ఎంప్లాయ్ ఐడి okay, these are the two tables. So copy with headers, this is employee underscore name, right? This is second result set, this is employee info. Copy with headers, employee info. So you want to comparison this cell, this value is matching up. This cell, see this one also is very important. So required for validation. This cell is equal to equal operator. You have to select this cell again equal to this cell. If it is value is match, then it will go as true. Else false. Let's see. Then give. See here for this column. So the value, sorry, for this value up to here 109, 109, it is match. So in this table, we have deleted few records. That's the reason it is not matching. We want to compare to cell, we have to give equal operator. Here, this one also it will helpful for validation purpose. అట్లా కాదు. Cell to cell value ఏదైనా ఉంది. You want to compare this cell to this cell. That will length అయింది ఇప్పుడు వాల్యూ కరెక్ట్ గా ఉందా, ఇక్కడ వాల్యూ కరెక్ట్, it will compare. So if it is value is equal to same match, then both else false. If you see here in this cell, in the row number 15, sorry 13. So the value, first cell value is A13. What is the value? 159. So what is the value here? B 113. 1110. No cell is not matching. So hence it is showing as false. For example, if the duplicate is data is there, let us assume 111. So there is a duplicate record is there. I want to remove this duplicate record. Just click remove duplicate. That's all. Select that column, it will remove. Keep only one record out of that. Okay. సో మనకు అంతా కోర్స్ ఏం అవసరం ఉండదు, కొంచెం మినిమల్ గా ఎనఫ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ హావ్ టేక్స్ దట్ ఈస్ ఎనఫ్. ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్? జ్యోతి?
No, Venkat.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. That's all from today class. We'll continue Monday. So Sunday is holiday for all.